talking louder because some neighbors have been telling me that they heard some noises, ask me if I had a dog, and I'm a cat person, obviously. So I knew we needed to have a conversation about it, darling. Okay? You cannot carry on with these noises. You're gonna get into trouble. And if I get into trouble, you get into trouble. I brought you more books. You see, I am nice. I think and care about your entertainment and culture. It's very important to broaden your horizons. You need to think of us like the Beauty and the Beast, right? Well, I'm obviously the Beauty, but you get the idea. Hey, what happened in that book or that film, right? Yeah, someone got a bit kidnapped a tiny bit, right? Then with time they learn to love each other and they lived happily ever after. I am so happy that I have you now so we can relive my favorite love stories. Hopefully happier than some of them, right? I'm not a fan of Romeo and Juliet, for example, or The Fault in Our Stars, or something like that, right? No, that's a bit sad. Or You. Oh, that's such a good book. Oh yes, well, I got you some of my favorites. I have Wuthering Heights, for example. Yes, I can be your Heathcliff, your dark character that obviously you are. What did you drop? I thought we had an understanding about noises. I want you to be very, very quiet. Quiet. Okay? Don't make me repeat myself. You know how much librarians like silence. So, shh. Great. So I got you Wuthering Heights. Okay. I feel like you didn't read it last time, so I really need you to. Because if we're going to be together, I need you to be cultured. And these are some of the greatest books in our history, the history of humankind. Huh? And it's not like I brought you something like Virginia Woolf, you know, like you can be like, oh, I don't really feel like that's my type of literature. You know, it sounds nice, you like it, it's really, really nice. I don't have it here, I didn't bring it down, but I also have Janae. Don't you know the story of Janae? Well, Janae had to learn to live with the secrets of the love of her life. So I understand there might be some parts of me that are a bit difficult for you, my darling, to get used to, but it's like the Beauty and the Beast. My darling, it's just time. Yes. very warm in here, isn't it? It really, really is. Well, I've been all day working and thinking of you and thinking, oh, I wish that I can just go up and, well, go down and be with you and spend some time together. Maybe just reading, learning about each other. Like, for example, what's your favorite book? Do you read? Okay, so on your phone doesn't count unless it's an ebook. Next, you're gonna tell me that you're more into podcasts. Well, it's fine. It's fine, my darling. We have all the time in the world to work on these details, right? You need to get a bit more culture. And I'm not bringing you Nietzsche or Karl Marx, you know. You should at some point, but we're going to start with something lighter, huh? Yes, I can be your Gatsby, your green light. But you don't need to long for me anymore, my sweetie, sweetie. Oh gosh, you're so cute when you're afraid. I don't know what you thought it was gonna happen. Well, I know it's been a few days. Really? That long? Oh, isn't it that lovely? We've been together already for so long. Oh, but I feel like you still don't know what I love and what I enjoy doing, apart from reading. I feel like you need to know some things. For example, what's your favorite food? Yes, because I've been bringing you sandwiches, but I feel like maybe I want to take care of you, so I need you to, you know, tell me these things. We need to share with each other. Communication, my darling. In a couple, it's so important. So? Oh. Well, I am proud to tell you that from now on, you are vegan. Yes, aren't you happy? Oh, don't worry, I'll bring you all my favorite dishes. You're going to love it. Have you ever tried couscous? Well, you're going to love couscous. I do a terrific couscous. You're going to love it. Yes. I also have obviously all these fake meats that we can try and do your favorite dishes with. I am a reasonable person. Well, you know, I was in a different city and I thought I fell in love with someone, but then that person didn't turn out to be who I thought it was, you know. Yeah, they were just in the library to get girls. They were actually quite dumb. They were very untruthful and just not a nice person. But you're not like that, are you, my darling? You are perfect. Of course. Well, I'm thinking, what if I read you before we carry on getting to know each other? A read you some part of Wuthering Heights? Yes, you're going to love this one. He neither spoke nor loosed his hold for some 5 minutes, during which period he bestowed more kisses than ever he gave in his life before. I dare say, but then my mistress had kissed him before. Had kissed him first. Oh gosh, I cannot even read this. And I plainly saw that he could hardly bear for downright agony to look into her face. The same conviction has stricken him as me from the instant he beheld her, that there was no prospect of ultimate recovery there. She was fated, sure, to die. Oh, Cathy, all my life, how can I bear it? Was the very first sentence he uttered, in a tone that did not seek to disguise his despair. And now he stared at her so earnestly that I thought the very intensity of his gaze would bring tears into his eyes. But they burned with anguish, they did not melt. Yes, it's a very passionate scene. I think you'll really enjoy it. You surely need to read it. Well, if you don't like this one, you might prefer Great Gatsby. The Great Gatsby doesn't have a happy ending either, actually. But it's a very good book. I completely recommend it. It is beautiful, and this edition I showed you before, it's so good. Remember, I showed you this edition. Sure. Well, in this one there's parties. Oh, there's such extravagance and lavish sceneries. I think you will love it. Oh, yes, it's very lovely. But you see, we don't have to long for each other like these silly lovers do. Why? It would have been so easy to just take what they wanted to be happy. That's what I learned with these books, my dear. When you love someone, you must simply make it possible. Possess them with the same passion that Catherine and Heathcliff have for each other. That's what you and me should do. But don't worry, I'll give you time. 'Cause I know the best part is the longing, isn't it? It's so much fun. All that lovely pain. Oh, I'm obsessed with it. I don't know if you can notice. Surely you love Pride and Prejudice. I've told you this before. This is such a lovely love story. It has a happy ending. Yes, it does. Luckily. And for the ones that do not, just make it up in your mind like I do. Just imagine how you would prefer it to end. And that's what will happen. It's like Love Story by Taylor Swift. You basically imagine how you wanted it to end. So that's what we're doing here, my darling. We're writing our own story. Now, what is your favorite smell? Okay. Yes, I suppose that is a good one. But isn't it the smell of all books the best? The absolute best? Yes, it is, of course. Well done. Yes. Do you know that all books smell poison. Well, I feel like if you start behaving at some point, you might even get out of this basement. No, our love nest. Yes, our nest of love. You know, like we love each other, we are here together, so it's like our nest. Okay, and you just are like studying metaphors and parables and stuff like that, okay? Yeah, I thought you were a bit more, never mind. I am eager to see you succeed. Yes, I really want you to succeed, because, you know, disposing of a body, it's a pain. Honestly, that's not fun. It's not like in books. It's honestly so tedious. You see, I get bored just by thinking of it. So you, my darling, my precious one, you're going to be a good one, aren't you? You're going to learn everything that you need to learn. You're going to love the food that I make for you. And I can bring you some books and you catalog them. You know, you can even start helping with the shop, with our own library. We could do something with this, you know. I was thinking about redecorating. What do you think? Yes. We could get a bed. Imagine that sleeping on the floor is not very comfortable for you, right? Oh, don't worry. Don't worry, I'll bring you a mattress. Oh, you're welcome. You're so welcome. We are going to be so happy together. Yes, you just need to behave now. But obviously keep me entertained, because if I get bored, I normally just find someone new. It has happened a couple times. As I tell you, really tedious, this whole ordeal. So, I am looking forward for you to succeed. Yes, aren't you? Well, I'm basically counting the days to Halloween, because it's my favorite day of the year. Oh, the season, oh, the autumn leaves, oh, everywhere, orange and brown and green, and oh, the smell of a fireplace. Wouldn't you love that? Isn't that romantic? Well, you're so smart, very witty, but I know that for now at least you are trying to escape. I am not silly, you know, I do read. So there's no way that you're going to leave this basement. So, you know, the whole Stockholm syndrome, I need you to work on it quicker. Okay, so it's a bit tedious having to come here, down here, and yes, and keep me entertained, of course. Well, we can go to the countryside, you know, something like maybe York, you know, like because of Downtown Abbey and Wuthering Heights. I'm pretty sure it's also in York, yeah, around there. So we could have, you know, go to a cabin and just spend time together, reading to each other, just enjoying each break into your house? Yes, I did. Oh, it was so much fun. I